I will have to disable music, so you know, if I want to upload it to YouTube, I can keep my VOD up there. Oh, there we go. Now, time to relax. Now, we're not going to do anything yet. We're gonna be doing all of it to... Oh. Thing to know this way. Shit, what I had it on? Okay, it was on. Gameplay. Alright, we're going to Isosona. Site B. Now, we're gonna be releasing every known dinosaurs and but coexist with each other. Now, this is gonna be a relaxing stream for today. I might do Jurassic World Evolution 2 tomorrow by doing the campaigns, or Chaos Effect mode. I'm not certain yet. I just want to do something that's cozy, warm, and wholesome. If no dinosaurs or human dying. Isosona. Now, let's see what kind of genome we want to do for the Aquacantosaurus. Now, let's do random per egg. Yeah. Oh.
Alamosaurus, the Alamo lizard. I'm probably not the first to ask this, but surely they can't get any bigger than this, right? If it's all right with you, I'm just gonna admire this one from afar. Less chance of getting a crick in my neck that way too, huh?
To welcome an Alamosaurus to the park. We are pleased to welcome an Aquacantosaurus to the park.
There's a Brontosaurus.
This is the Albertosaurus, so named because it was first discovered in the Canadian province of Alberta. This animal is a smart predator that relies on its rows of sharp teeth. They exhibit pack behavior, which is very exciting to witness, as long as you're doing so from a safe distance.
Albertosaurus, huh? Look at these little guys. For
We are
Alamosaurus?
welcome an Alamosaurus to the park.
Nah, look at this Allosaurus.
Every dinosaur that's recreated is important, but some also capture our imaginations. The Allosaurus is one such animal. It is believed that in its original environment, it was squarely at the top of the food chain. I'm interested to discover if that's true, given the opportunity.
what have we here? It's an Amargasaurus, according to the paperwork I have in front of me. Another interesting factoid. Its long neck meant it probably liked to feed on the taller branches of trees and such. At least that's what it says. Guess we'll find out, huh?
We are pleased to welcome the Amargasaurus to the park.
Sorry, Ellie, we don't do that type of thing. Sorry. Oh, there's Enchilodicus! No longer the fucking motherfucker from Jurassic World Evolution 1. Now this is an absolute tank. Sucker doesn't have the, ability. You have to use this club tail. Oh, one of those bioluminescent! That's actually perfect!
I've gotta hand it to him. Dr. Wu certainly knew what he was doing when it came to creating these hybrids. Take this Ankylodicus. Not only has it got a long, slender, whip-like tail, but check out the bulbous club at the end of it. Whatever you do, don't go giving it a reason to take a swing at you, okay?
There's the JP3 Ankies. Oh, there's the girl! There's the puppy! It's the girl! Hello! It's the puppy! Hello! Oh, yeah.
We are pleased to welcome the Ankylosaurus.
Hello! That's Jurassic World Apatosaurus. Oscar must do a minus.
This massive specimen is called the Apatosaurus, an impressive animal that can intimidate even the most determined of predators. The Apatosaurus's evolutionary advantages are its size and its demeanor.
There we go. There we go. Eight Australopithecus. Now, get away from the man! Go, minion! Go forth! Minions! Yes, my chickens!
Our goal at the park is to keep guest count to the maximum and the body count to a minimum. George Lambert is the man tasked with that, task. Mr. Lambert?
There was a lot of controversy about dinosaurs being the ancestors of modern-day birds before this one was introduced into the park. It's an Archaeornithomimus. I think it puts some of those arguments to rest.
Yeah! Here we go! Here was one of the first Velociraptors of Ghost! Yeah! Look at him go! Look at this little fucker!
People often talk about the thrill of the chase, but if you got one of these on your tail, you'll soon become the king of the chase. This right here is the Atrociraptor, a truly tenacious hunter, and it is simply relentless. That's what I'm told. I don't intend to find out firsthand.
There's Ghost?
We are
Amphia? That's Panthea? And right. That's all the Velociraptors released. Now. Chaos Grim Limbo. It's the blackest stacker stars. Oh, Australian. Oh, you guys look cool looking. Look at you. Oh, hi.
The Australovenator has been labelled the cheetah of its time, and I can certainly see why. Here we have a hunter with terrific speed, power, and focus. The makeup of a perfect prehistoric predator, really. Just don't get spotted, because there's no way you're going to outrun this one.
Oh, you can't outrun these fuckers, huh? Here comes chaos! Hello, chaos!
Okay, this is amazing. A baryonyx. Animals have very large claws on their first digit. This dinosaur also likes water, so take a moment to consider its needs when planning out a suitable habitat for it. The baryonyx was originally thought to be a scavenger, but now, with live animals to study, we can find out for sure.
First soup of the day. Okay. Alright. Oh. We didn't know how to go with that side yet. Yeah, no one.
Okay, what we have here is a Brachiosaurus. It has long limbs relative to the rest of its body. And what makes it really unique is that it's a warm-blooded dinosaur. I mean, How amazing is it that in bringing these dinosaurs back, we're also learning so much about them?
I am a bad, bad person. I totally forgot about the 2022 Allosaurus. There we go. That's better. On.
Known as the chambered lizard, the Camarasaurus impresses with both its size and its blunt snout. It prefers to live in groups. A challenge, but one I'm confident
That's
you
a
can
wild
handle.
dinosaur. That's a before. 50 wild dinosaur on a single map.
Now, stay with me. This dinosaur is called a Carcharodontosaurus. Talk about a mouthful, right? And seeing that this animal is an alpha predator, its mouth is usually full of the slow, the weak, and the inattentive. Hence the reason I'm not getting near it. You, on the other hand,
That was 2022 Allosaurus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Allosaurus to the world.
A Ceratosaurus, huh? So we can't do the one for Jurassic World 3, but ayo. Is that live? Let's fix that, sorry. They're fucking campies. The Ceratosaurus. There we go.
Now, this dinosaur is something special. Well, they're all something special, but this one stands out because of the horns on top of its head. It's called Ceratosaurus. It kind of looks like a slightly smaller T-Rex, but its bite is probably about the same. Talk about the opposite of subtle. And I don't mean Owen. No, this is the Chasmosaurus. It has dynamic coloring and these large openings, called fenestrae, in a frill that rises above its head. This is a dinosaur that says, "Look at me." So, maybe a little like Owen.
Me like you.
First discovered in China, the Chungkingosaurus has distinctive twin plates that run along its back. And it can swing its spiked tail, called a thagomizer, like a massive medieval mace. This is a dinosaur best observed at a distance.
Oh, zebra faces.
This dinosaur is one of the earliest known animals, dating back to perhaps 216 million years ago. It's called Coelophysis. Their remains can be found scattered across the globe. But if people want to see a Coelophysis up close, this is the only place to do it.
Yes! Campies! Look at my little guy! Yes! And don't worry, we'll get to the Palace of Elephants soon enough. I have a perfect idea for the names. Concave in nature. Levosaurus.
The Concavinator is quite literally a hunter with a hump. So please, please, please keep it sweet, because I really don't want to have to flee from this Spanish predator.
Deinonychus.
This dinosaur, the Corythosaurus, is a duck-billed animal that looks like it's wearing a helmet. I mean, check that thing out. I wouldn't want to butt heads with it.
Oh, the Dilophosaurus. Yes. It's the baby. Crichtonosaurus.
Ah, the Crichtonsaurus. Named after the author, Michael Crichton. Famous for his stories about infectious viruses, sentient nanobots, and also a novel on ancient animals, which I quite enjoyed. This is a social dinosaur that does well in groups.
So, in Jurassic World Evolution 2, Michael Crichton is canon. Good trade for the Dilophosaurus Jet too. I mean, for the...
This is a Cryolophosaurus, one of the more colorful members of the collection. It's a carnivore, so take the necessary precautions and don't let its looks deceive you.
Oh, don't worry, George. I won't. Besides, that's not the only thing that's being synthesized. The Deinonychus. Big old motherfuckers. Huh?
Here we have the Deinonychus. This downy dinosaur is often likened to an ostrich. Not surprising, I suppose, considering the long neck, the feathers, the beak. It's just a lot bigger in size, huh? But if things go awry, something tells me this one doesn't need to bury its head in the sand.
Shit. There you go.
This dinosaur is important for a number of reasons. I mean, they're all important, but this one, the Deinonychus, was the center of debate among paleontologists for many years. Specifically, were the dinosaurs cold-blooded or warm-blooded animals? With them alive and in the park, we have our answer.
This dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus, has a distinctive neck frill it can expand when it senses danger. It's also been known to spit into the eyes of its prey, blinding it before it goes in for the kill.
And how would you know that, Isaac? Have you been sprayed by the damn thing? Bet? Look gonna release every dinosaur and the skin to certain hybrids, like the Enconicus, Diceratops, Spinoraptor. All of them with exclusive skins. Really Scorpion's back was its own Lux version, along with the Diamondbacks and Indoraptor. Oh, and fuck it, Diplodocus. Now, Diplodocus 2022. We're gonna keep that as. Yes, my minions.
I finally understand why people have a fear of the dark. Once you peer into the shadows and see a pair of Dimetrodon eyes staring back at you, well, you'll be having nightmares for years. That's if you're lucky enough to walk away, because believe me, not everybody is.
It should be obvious that these dinosaurs are hungry. Food insecurity will put these animals under stress, and that is not good for them. Or us. Trust me.
I'm trying. Well, give me a break. There you trying the best I can to feed these guys.
Heading to collect the asset.
Ah. Okay.
Assets in the air.
There's Diplodocus. Yeah.
Another
Girls
massive
is
animal.
dead.
The Diplodocus was once considered the longest animal that ever lived. And now, thanks to our extensive research, it's back. My task is to make sure we learn everything we can about this dinosaur. Your task is making sure these magnificent creatures can survive in the modern world.
Yeah, I gotta get another ghost in. They named it Ghost.
Now this dinosaur, the Dracorex, is something strange. Its name means the Dragon King of a fictional school for wizards. I think I could have come up with that myself. The name, not the dinosaur. For that, we need the scientists.
Oh, wait, that's species limits? I don't want limits.
We know this animal's primary habitat was the ancient primordial forest that once covered this planet. It's called Dryosaurus. Before our research, there was no information on adult specimens of this dinosaur. We only had the fossilized record of juveniles. But now, that's all changed.
Oh, that was a bunch of baloney. I didn't know there was a species limit now.
Interesting. An Edmontosaurus. This is an herbivore that can move on all 4 feet or go upright and walk on its hindquarters. And we should be able to control and monitor this species more easily than some of the others. Use that to your advantage as you plan out the park.
No, Perry, either.
Heading to pick up the asset. Asset requiring collection. Asset transportation underway. Asset in transit. Acknowledging asset collection request. Collecting asset.
I'm sorry, I don't wanna.
Asset collection request received.
I gotta put it as a species limit, which is stupid.
Transit has commenced. Transportation underway. Asset being transported.
And absolutely the horses and shit.
Asset to be collected. Asset transportation in progress.
If it has to do a lot of gate and a lot of horse shit. I need to have a certain space limit to dinosaurs I can have? What? Whoa, what shit? Alright. I'm gonna pause the stream real quick. Okay, I'm back. So, we decided to do everything on Jurassic Park. Hi! Yeah, my cat's now in here. Which is not supposed to be behind the computer. Are you? Come on. I got ya. Hi. You gonna be comfy on me? Sit down. Yeah, I know. Oh, thank you for your kisses, Garfield. Very much appreciated. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hello, precious. I can see he's a newborn. It's kind of a... Well, not obvious. You want to make it a living point. And a hatchery. Now, this is gonna maintain dinosaurs from... Now, we gotta do one dino. No, let's go all the way to the bottom first. Ooh, okay, yeah, do Tyrannus. It. Let's... Hi. Hi. Sit down. No. Ah! Now we're going for the good ones. don't ask me why I'm having two Velociraptors that look like blue. It'll make sense in a bit. Oh, the fluffy T-Rex! Yeah! Hello.
The Eutyrannus. The feathered tyrant brought so much excitement, so much intrigue to the scientific community when it was first discovered. And here we find ourselves in the presence of that illustrious tyrannosaur. Just don't be too surprised if it ruffles a few feathers, okay?
There's Boo. You know why I gotta name him?
Don't spend too much time looking at those plates. When it comes to the Werehosaurus, it pays to keep an eye on this animal's stegomata. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a swing of that tail.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Velociraptor to the park.
Delta?
We are pleased to welcome a Velociraptor.
Now Echo. Hi. There you go. There we go. Here comes the T-Rex. That's it. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
Pleased to welcome a velociraptor to the park.
Aha! This one takes us back to prehistoric Utah. I definitely wouldn't want to meet this raptor out on a camping trip, would you, huh? Because if it's distant relatives or anything to go by, the Utah raptor will make a meal of anything it can get its claws on.
We are pleased to welcome a Tyrannosaurus rex to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Tyrannosaurus rex to the park.
Oh, now we got the little shit stains of a dino. The Troodons. Little shit stains of a dino. Ah. Hey. Oh. Sorry, guy. Alright then. Fine with me.
Dinosaur? Correction, a pretty decent-sized one, if the truth be told. It's called a Centausaurus. The T is silent. Like the P in swimming. Yeah, and it has a mohawk. At least, that's what I'd call it.
Alright, there we go.
Personally, I don't think the Troodon gets as much respect as it should. It's one of those dinosaurs that seems like an evolutionary bridge, stuck in time and transition. The platypus of its day. And now, ours. It's also incredibly interesting to study and display, so make the most of this animal.
What can be said about the Triceratops? This is one of those dinosaurs that really defines our business. People want to see them, and we want to share them with the world. Don't let that fearsome appearance fool you. Those horns are mostly for defense and impressing other Triceratops. This animal is an herbivore. It can be a star attraction or a security nightmare if it turns those horns on our fencing.
Here we have the Torosaurus, a dinosaur that has the largest skull of any known land animal. And people say I have a big head.
Just when you think you've seen it all, along comes the Therizinosaurus. And believe it or not, those huge claws you see, they actually help to feed on vegetation. For real. But, just do me one favor, okay? Don't let it near my hair with those things.
No, sorry. Sir. Hi.
Here I was, trying to decide whether or not introducing a Tarbosaurus was really a good idea, but I guess it doesn't matter now. It's all in your hands.
This dinosaur has a skull similar to a crocodile.
I'll be right back.
And a disposition that isn't that far off either. Into two-legged animals wearing collector t-shirts.
This dinosaur, the Styracosaurus, has huge horns and a large spike similar to a rhinoceros. It also has the personality to match. It's an herbivore. It uses those horns and a beak to break into even the toughest of plants.
This is the Stygimoloch, and it is hard-headed dinosaur. It has an armored dome crowned by horns. Despite this, it's a social and relatively docile animal, unless threatened. Then steer well clear of it. This dinosaur can do a number on its enclosures and bash its way through any number of obstacles. Take that into consideration when you're planning its environment.
Okay, all dinosaurs been released.
Look at an ostrich or emu, then look at this latest dinosaur, the Struthiomimus, and tell me you don't see
now
a connection.
We're getting to the
This
good
is
part.
one of the more bird-like dinosaurs that we've brought back from extinction. It literally has a beak instead of teeth. It's an herbivore that prefers to move in herds. Overall, a fantastic addition to the park.
Before I got into the paleo curation game, even I knew of the Stegosaurus. Those plates running along its length from head to tail make it one of the most iconic dinosaurs. Our guests are gonna want to see it, so make sure you do right by this animal.
How do I make the Spinosaur look like the one from Jurassic World 3? Okay. What do... Okay, so Death Valley and Vana. Is this gonna be the Spino for Jurassic World 3? Oh, now we're gonna do the Spinoraptor. No, let's give it some different coloring. These Spinoceratops.
The Stegoceratops is a hybrid that was engineered to wow the masses. It has everything. The horns, the frill, the plates, the spikes. This is a creation straight from the brilliant mind and laboratory of Dr. Henry Wu.
Yeah, the Spinosaurus.
I hope you know what you're letting yourself in for, because there's not. But what do you expect? We're talking about a Spinosaurus and a Velociraptor all rolled into one. Now, this is something a little different. A Spinoceratops. Here we have a hybrid that's more than...
Alright, there's... What, Rebel? That. Ooh, now that does not look creepy enough.
happy living in colder climates, but I'm still counting on you to give it a warm welcome, huh?
Oh! Vibrant color on her back. Okay, now we're going closer to the more impressive. Ah, fuck. So more the other dinos that we'll be getting closer to. So I'm just going for some of the random genomes for the dinosaurs while doing some modifications to them. Now if we get to dinosaurs like from movies, you will know where I'll be adding them. Ah, shit. Not? Yeah, it's fine with that. Now we're getting a bit closer to the more on the unstable side. Oh, it doesn't have a Scorpius box. Just whatever is in 2 mod. Alright. Alright, now we're just gonna do it for the... Alright, there we go.
You might think that the Sinosauropteryx is the perfect size for a cute plushie to take home. But this dinosaur is a pretty mean hunter for something so small. Trust me, you really don't want this one snapping at your heels.
Oh, there he is!
Right, the Sinoceratops, an herbivore that shares many traits with its
The
more famous
scorpion is
cousin,
back
the
here.
Triceratops. This is a docile animal that you could make into a solid favorite with a little effort. Of course, we're all expecting more than a little effort, but I'm sure you get what I mean.
Not much gives me the chills. But this is something else. Now listen to me very carefully. It is imperative that you keep the Scorpius Rex under control. If this thing escapes, well, I'm not even gonna go there.
Oh, he knows. Well, more about the danger of this thing. Alright, now we got Jurassic World Dominion Pyroraptor coming in back.
Interested in a dinosaur with an extremely long tail? Then this dinosaur is for you. It's called the Sauropelta. Covered in bony armor, it has long spines projecting from its neck. All that being said, it is a relatively calm animal when placed in the right environment.
The Changosaurus. Neat. Really great that we're bringing back all these fast, hungry predators. Even better that I get to stay in the office with locks on the doors. There's certainly something special about this one. Je ne sais quoi. It's a pyroraptor. Had it not been for a forest fire sweeping through southern France, our little feathered friend here may have gone undiscovered. And my life insurance would be just that little bit cheaper.
You've successfully introduced a new dinosaur, a Proceratosaurus. This animal is instantly recognizable by the colorful crest on its snout. While smaller in stature than some of the other predators, it is not a dinosaur to be taken lightly, let me tell you.
Now again,
This
the bigger
is the
one.
Polacanthus, and it's covered in armor plates and spikes. Mess with this animal at your own risk.
So the Pentaceratops here, it has 5 horns. 1 on the nose, 2 on the brows, and 2 extending out from its jugular bones. It seems excessive, but maybe it's necessary.
Okay, so this next dinosaur, the Parasaurolophus, has a flair for the dramatic, especially where its head is concerned. It has a distinctive cranial crest, which is used for added resonance in its vocalizations and to regulate its body temperature.
En route to pick up the asset.
God, don't ask me that I can only have a limited amount of dinosaur in the game.
They say fences make good neighbors. I say without them, dinosaurs like this one, the Pachyrhinosaurus, shouldn't be in the park. This animal is... and it has the personality to match.
Delivery complete.
This is the Pachycephalosaurus, or thick-headed lizard in Greek, which is where it gets its name. Claire has accused me of being this dinosaur more than a few times. It's also an herbivore, so obviously she couldn't be more wrong. About me, I mean.
En route to collect the asset.
I want to thank you all for joining me today, and I will find us someone to raid, so give me a minute. Let's see. Look like Pockapel is still going on. Well, let's go raid them. Raid. I want to thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.